A blanket of fresh snow covers the picturesque town of Harmony, Montana. It is a place where time seems to slow down, and the vastness of the wilderness mirrors the solitude in one man's heart. As we pan across the frozen landscape, our eyes are drawn to a solitary wooden ranch house nestled amidst towering pine trees. This is the home of Cole Matthews, a ruggedly handsome cowboy in his mid-30s who finds solace in the rhythm of his life on the range. His face, etched with the strength and tan lines of a man who works hard, also hints at a quiet sorrow that lingers beneath his calm demeanor. Cut to a deserted train station. The wind howls like a lonely wolf, whipping snowflakes into a frenzy as it dances around the dilapidated platform. On a nearby bench sits a young woman in her early 30s, Emily Carter. Her thin coat does little to shield her from the biting cold, and she pulls her suitcase closer, seeking some warmth. Her eyes, usually sparkling with life, are clouded with worry, reflecting the turmoil within. The isolation of the snow-covered landscape mirrors the emotional journey she has been through, leaving her feeling lost and yearning for connection. As the storm rages on, hope seems to dwindle. But just when the situation appears most bleak, a beacon of salvation emerges on the horizon. A battered old pickup truck, driven by none other than Cole Matthews, rumbles up to the station, bringing with it the promise of warmth and a glimmer of human contact. Cole spots Emily sitting on the bench, and his heart goes out to her. He knows what it's like to feel lost, and he offers her a ride back to his ranch. Hesitantly, she accepts his help and climbs into the truck. As the engine roars to life and the truck begins to move, a sense of relief washes over her. They arrive at Cole's cozy ranch. The sight of the warm light spilling out from its windows is like a beacon of hope in the darkness. Cole helps her out of the truck and ushers her inside. Immediately, Emily feels the warmth envelop her like a comforting embrace. The interior of Cole's ranch is a testament to the beauty of simplicity. Rustic wooden beams adorn the ceiling, while a large stone fireplace dominates one wall, hinting at countless tales of camaraderie and warmth shared within its embrace. The scent of pine fills the air, mingling with the aroma of wood smoke from the recently stoked fire, creating a sense of homely comfort that instantly puts Emily at ease. Cole hands Emily a thick blanket and leads her to the couch, gesturing for her to relax. His eyes convey kindness and concern. "I'm gonna put some water on to boil," he says, his voice a deep baritone that resonates with sincerity. "You must be freezing." Over the next few hours, Cole tends to the fire and prepares a simple meal of soup for Emily. As the fireplace crackles merrily, casting dancing shadows on the walls, Emily gradually warms not only from the physical heat, but also from the genuine care shown by her host. She tells him about her journey and the reasons that brought her to this remote town. Cole listens attentively, his gaze steady and full of understanding. He, too, has his own stories of hardship and resilience, which he keeps tucked away in the depths of his soul. With the storm raging outside, Emily and Cole find themselves snowed in at the ranch. And so begins an unexpected few days that will forge an unbreakable bond between them. They spend their time sharing stories, playing board games, and simply enjoying each other's company. One evening, as the sky is filled with a tapestry of twinkling stars, they step outside to take in the breathtaking view. The silence is profound, allowing them to connect on a deeper level. Emily leans against Cole, finding comfort in his strong presence. In that moment, the vastness of the night sky mirrors the boundless emotions stirring within her. Days turn into nights, and the storm outside shows no signs of abating. Emily discovers a different side of Cole as they work together to care for a sick foal that needed tending. His gentle touch and quiet determination in the face of adversity reveal a depth of character that she finds both admirable and endearing. In the midst of this snowy sanctuary, two souls who had never crossed paths before find themselves drawn to each other. Cole's rugged charm and quiet strength, combined with Emily's resilience and kindness, create a connection that defies the odds. They laugh together, sharing jokes and lighthearted banter that echoes through the cozy rooms of the ranch. The sound of their laughter mingles with the crackling fire, creating a symphony of pure joy. One afternoon, as they cuddle up by the fire, sipping hot cocoa, a comfortable silence falls between them. The mere presence of the other brings a sense of contentment that neither of them can quite explain. Then, as if drawn by an invisible force, their eyes meet. The intensity of Cole's gaze sends shivers down Emily's spine. In that electrifying moment, the barriers between them dissolve and a spark ignites. Cole leans in slowly, his rough hands cupping her face. Time seems to stand still as Emily's heart races, mirroring the wild rhythm of her thoughts. His lips are soft against hers, sending a wave of emotion crashing through her. The kiss deepens, expressing the longing that has been stirring within them both. In that secluded haven of love and solace, Emily and Cole find a sanctuary from the storms of their past. Their bond deepens with each passing day, promising a future filled with love and shared dreams. But their idyllic world is about to be shaken up by an unexpected phone call from Emily's past. As the days pass and the snow continues to fall, a sense of normalcy begins to return to Emily's life. She starts to feel like she belongs in this quiet town, finding solace in the peaceful surroundings and the unwavering support of the tight-knit community. One evening, as they sit by the fire, Emily receives a phone call that changes everything. It's an offer she can't refuse, a chance to rebuild her life in another town. The conversation is filled with excitement and opportunity, tempting Emily with the promise of a new beginning. As the call ends, a wave of conflicting emotions washes over her. The prospect of a fresh start is alluring, but the thought of leaving Cole and the life they have built together is heartbreaking. Cole, ever attuned to Emily's emotions, senses the turmoil within her. He doesn't press her for answers, knowing that she needs time to sort through her feelings. The following days are filled with a palpable tension as Emily wrestles with her decision. She spends long hours walking in the snow-covered fields, seeking solace in the vastness of the winter landscape. The pristine white expanse mirrors the turmoil in her heart. Meanwhile, Cole busies himself with his work, his strong jaw set in determination. He won't beg Emily to stay, but the thought of losing her tears at the possibility of their love fading like the winter frost. Finally, Emily gathers her courage and confronts Cole. She admits her love for him, but confesses that her career and personal growth lie elsewhere. The pain in Cole's eyes is mirrored by the sorrow in her own. As the time comes for Emily to depart, the sight of the empty truck at the end of the driveway fills Cole with a deep sense of loss. The rumble of the engine fades into the distance, carrying with it the echo of a love that once filled his heart. Days turn into weeks, and the weight of Emily's absence settles upon Cole like a heavy cloak. He throws himself into his work, seeking solace in the familiar routines of ranch life. One evening, as he sits by the fireplace, a sense of emptiness envelops him. The silence of the ranch house is deafening, amplifying the void left by Emily's departure. Just when Cole's spirit seems the most subdued, a change occurs. Emily returns. The sight of her standing at the edge of the field brings a rush of emotions to the surface. Time seems to stop as their eyes meet. In that instant, all the unspoken words and emotions find their voice in the language of the heart. Cole's face breaks into a wide grin, the first genuine smile gracing his lips since Emily's arrival. He drops his tools, a sense of urgency propelling him toward her. As Emily steps closer, the bond between them, forged in the fires of their shared experiences, draws them together. In a moment of truth, Emily confesses that she hasn't been honest with herself. The career opportunity she pursued didn't fulfill her aspirations, and the bustling city life left her longing for the tranquility of harmony. Cole's arms are open wide, ready to embrace her. And as she steps into his embrace, the weight of their shared history, their love, and their dreams for the future unite them in an unbreakable bond. Spring finally arrives in Harmony, Montana, painting the landscape with vibrant colors and the promise of new beginnings. The ranch comes alive with the playful squeals of animals and the rhythmic sounds of daily chores. As Emily and Cole ride side by side on horseback, surveying their land, the weight of the winter's trials and tribulations seems to fade into the warm embrace of the setting sun. The snow is melted, revealing a lush valley teeming with life. The horses' hooves beat a steady rhythm against the soft earth, harmonizing with the chorus of birdsong that fills the air. The trials they faced, the choices they made, and the love that bound them have transformed them, making their bond unbreakable. And so their story continues, rooted in the fertile ground of their love for each other, their land, and the timeless values that guide them. Just like the blooming flowers that dot the landscape, their love story unfolds, promising a future filled with growth, beauty, and the enduring power of connection in the heart of Montana's embrace.